So much for joining us on today. As above, so below. We're definitely talking about lunar energy. To each and every one of you guys, salutations to my Madrina, to my Padrino, and to my Oba, and to all of my brothers and sisters in E5, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, and Adjays. Whether you are in the church and you're practicing the ATRs, this live is for you. If you have left the church and you still practice the ATR, but the church is still in you, this is for you as well. On this platform, I do not teach my personal beliefs or practices, but what I do teach are universal laws because they apply, sir, and they are applicable, ma'am, to each and every one of us, no matter whether you're a beginner, an intermediate, or advanced. Whether you're on the sideline just watching and trying to understand what it is that magic is about. On my platform, I teach real magic. I teach about energy, frequency, and vibration. It applies to each and every one of us, whether we utilize it, whether we're proficient at it or not. At the end of the day, if you are trying to learn real magic, I'm here to share my personal experiences that I have been doing since I was a child. I am 51 years old. If this is your first time live, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I am the apostle and pastor of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ Incorporated, and my beliefs are truly rooted in the ATRs. What's up there, Tree Rhonda Aries in here first? What's up, my Pisces unveiling and much love to you, Mama Susan Gemini in the house. There goes my Boaz. What's up there, love? Appreciate you. Boaz is in the house. Pisces. Mafedi from Obatala. Yes, we finna rock Obatala tonight. What's up there, Karen O'Brien, my Gemini? Much love to you and much grace to you as well. I appreciate you guys so very much. I do have some exciting news. What's up there, my baby Scorpio in the house? Yeah, there is Monique 444. Cancer Crab Cakes is staring in the house. And we want to say to each and every one of you guys, let me get this out of the way. If this is your first time in my live, these are the cards that I read from, especially to my Christian buddies. These are the 72 names of God, technology of the soul. I don't know how you demonize the names of God, but you find a way. We also want to say hello to Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Hello to each and every one of you guys on today. I am rocking my Fedi from Obatala. I was born from Obatala in Ocha and also in Palo. But I got some real exciting news. So I can't tell y'all everything, but I am going to share this. Now, those that do not know, I have been crowned Mafedi Fun Oya, and I have also been crowned Mafedi Fun Bablo Aye, St. Lazarus, to those that do not know his other name. Now, I'm also a Polaro I've been scratched in Palo, and so a reason I'm excited, and I'm excited for those that, especially if you got your graveyard. What's up there, FedEx Money? I don't know if it's FedEx, but hello, thank you for joining us. Now, on this platform, I give you sober-minded teaching. So when you come into here, please hit that like button. And so in this platform, doesn't really matter to me what your particular vehicle, when I say vehicle, what tradition you utilize through your ancestry. What's important that you understand the mythology and understand all is mind and how this universal laws apply to each and every one of us. Now, on my live, I do not talk or teach children. I talk to grown people because grown people make decisions for their lives. I also approach spirituality, everyday magic, with the understanding of each energy or frequency that operates within that day. And so that's why we address Lunar Day for Monday, Moon's Day, ruled by Cancer. And so it deals with connectivity, it deals with cycles, it deals with growth. It also deals with different phases of the moon, which is different phases of personality. The dark moon is a very powerful moon when it comes down to creativity. And also the full moon has a lot to do with projecting, or basically it's reaping time. In other words, the fulfillment of whatever was created in the dark moon. Now, so manifestation is understanding how you manifest. Understanding magic is to understand your energy and what tool you need to do the manifestation. I got something in my eye. That was freaking feathers. Because I had to clean my urethras off. I got blood everywhere. It's a lot going on. So I just got off of work not too long ago. Had to take a shower, get myself prepared to come online. That's why I'm a little behind. And so, but I want to share this exciting news. First of all, many of you do not know the journey of Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, and myself when it comes down to these ATRs. A lot of times people come on my live, they make a comment, they have no idea of what I have and Minister Mario had to deal with as we have sojourned in these ATRs as black American melanated men, okay? Not the light skin version, but the dark skin version. Blacker the berry, sweeter the juice, so to speak. So when you are out here and you have certain issues or circumstances that you are out here seeking for people to be honest with you, be direct with you, to do their job, a lot of times when they see us, they see a fool. They see people that lack knowledge of their natural native tongue. They see people that don't know their history. They see people that are not operating their gift, their talent. They have not fed their egg wounds. And so therefore, they feel like they have the advantage, and they normally do take advantage of black American men and women. Okay, just being very honest with you guys. So in this particular situation, and with my first process with my first madrina, now we went through the scratching process, and we received our patipimba, we received our ancestor staff, and we received shamalangas, our name, and that was it. And so I began to ask them concerning the Lucero, concerning my pot as Centella. They said that I was going to receive a spirit pot. Now, those that do not know a Sagittarius, Moon and Aries, and Rising sign Pisces, I studied to show myself approved. And so I also verified the information. What's up, my Natasha Foster, my Aquarius from North Carolina? What's up there, my aphrodisiac? There go my sister in the house. My sister from the same mother. My sister Gemini in the house. So I want to share this, why this is important. So my message tonight is everyone gets a chance. Now, I'm going to explain this some of you guys more on a basic level, so as you progress in life, or you desire to progress in life, you will understand why this type of stuff is important. So once she reneged on certain things, my mindset is, I was always told since I was a child that no matter what I needed, my spirits were going to make sure I got what I needed. So somebody reneging or somebody trying to keep me from something. Now, this is what I want you to understand. When people already know that you are already powerful, they don't want you to achieve any more power. And so therefore, the intention was to limit my ability to practice Palo Miambe effectively and proficient. I'm going to say that again. When people already see what you have is a threat, the last thing the average person is going to do is to continue to empower you to get more tools to be more effective in your spirituality. I need y'all to understand that. Everybody is not, no matter what you get into, is wanting to see you do better, and especially do better than them. I'm not a person that walk around talking about this person jealous of me, envious of me. That is not Chief Apostle's mindset. I don't necessarily even care what other people think, to be very honest with you. What's up there, Roy Ortiz? And so, on this long journey, going through Ocha, Minister Mario, son of Achosi getting crowned, and then me months later getting crowned, Mafedi Fun, Oya, then getting crowned a couple months later, Babalu Aye, St. Lazarus. So, talking to my Padrino, this is why I say to you guys, when you're dealing with Saturn energy, if you're Capricorn, or if you're Aquarius, or you have these placements, reward come in due season. My North Node is in Capricorn. When it's meant for you, you will get it. Even a delay does not stop you from getting it, because when I think about where I was in that mindset, where I was sojourning, even though I had good intention, you get what the divine wants for you in the season, in the hour, in the time they want you to have, whatever it is. Now, in the beginning, I did not know that my Padrino that I have now had all of these orishas, had all of, he told me that he had a lot of power, a lot of thing like that. But I'm telling you, me trying to help Minister Mario get through his process and go through the things that he did, I really wasn't focused on myself until after the fact that Minister Mario ascended and he took his throne in among the orishas. So, not ever since June 21st, basically, I have been gung-ho and getting myself prepared and getting in position. Now, those that do not know, I am a Sagittarius, but I was raised by a Virgo. Now, why is that important to each and every individual? Whoever had their hand on you Their mythology about life is going to impact you. I don't care what you practice. I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what you work with. What's up there, Jeremy? Salutations to you as well. What's up, Malfetti Foon? Taurus in the house, Oshun. Now, why is that significant to me and what happened with me? I was always taught to have your tools. This is a statement that my mom used to tell me and my sister. My sister here, so she knows this as well. My mom would say things like, it is better to have a tool and not need it than to need it and not have it. And my mom always talked about getting in position and being ready for the summer. And so just because somebody teaches you something on one level doesn't mean it doesn't have multi revelations to it. So my thing in life ever since then, and when something happens and I realize that I don't have what I used to have, I knew that I have lost Minister Mario, not only a partner, not only a supporter, but also somebody that would jump up and ride with me wherever I need to go. And he would also economically support what I was doing. His salary at that point was $85,000, and he got paid weekly just like I did because he worked at UPS. So I had a lot of freedom in getting stuff done. And so when I lost that particular asset in that way, I gained him spiritually, but I lost his physical contributions. I'm trying to put on my St. Lazarus bracelet. So in the process of that, I started realizing where I was, what kind of pressures I was up under. I had already put myself in a bind because I was helping him get through what he was getting through. And so I found myself in a situation that I still had wars to fight. I had bills to pay. I had responsibilities that were there and that weren't going anywhere. And then now I have his responsibilities and to take over what he had left behind. And so I knew that I needed to get into a place, and I needed to get into that place rapidly. And so this is why I explain to people, everybody gets a chance. And so after being duped by the first Madrina and what she and the Padrino did, I knew at that point I needed to get what I needed to get. But I did not realize it was not my time to get the particular tools that I am about to get this week. And so when I was talking to my Padrino after receiving, getting crowned, then I had to do my EBO, which was $8,000, and then I needed to receive my father, which is Babalo Aye, which was $13,000, and then I also had now I need to receive 2 cauldrons that were separate. I need to receive a cauldron for my voodoo, and I need to receive a cauldron for my Apollo, right? So he has to talk to the Oba, all of this, not knowing that the pot that I was going through was already Centea. Every time we would talk to the ancestors, the Eguns, he would always go to this pot. The same thing, the pot he took Minister Mario, son of Ochosi, he took him to the same pot. I never knew that pot was Centea. I did not know that until he told me, he said, because I was asking him about another Orisha. He said, no, all you need after this, once you do what your Eguns have told you to do, all you need is this particular pot. This is Centea. I say, that's Centea. I was like, oh my God. And so I was also placing my voodoo doll with that particular pot because he told me that I had to feed my voodoo spirits first, and then I had to feed St. Lazarus, and I also had to feed Shango. So Shango, I had to bring my my own Shango, and so Shango had to be fed. Minister Mario and my spirit got into it, so Minister Mario had to have a separate altar. So all this was going down, y'all. I didn't even realize what was about to take place. So after doing what I was told to do, this is why I tell you guys, in honor of growth, you have to follow instruction. When your Eguns are speaking and things, so they say Ogun is going to fight for you, but you have to receive Centea. But you cannot receive Centea until you also receive the cauldron for your spirits. So I said, okay. So I knew that I could generate X amount of dollars. I knew I was getting paid, and I'm just counting up my dollars. So I texted him. I said, listen, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna be able to get my first Spirit's pot, and then I will come back and get Cynthia's pot. So he said, no, you're going to get everything. I got you. You're going to get both of those cauldrons. And you're going to get them. And we thought it was going to be Friday, but it's going to end up being Thursday. So why am I explaining this to you? I'm going to read this and I'm going to share this with you guys. When something is meant for you, it is in your destiny. It's a part of your growth, your development. You're going to get what God has. It might not come from the person that you may originally started with, but some of you guys think that you are missing out on something. Nobody can keep you from anything but you. I'm going to say this again. Priorities are very important. And so now, less than a year, I will have been crowned twice, and I will be receiving 2 cauldrons to prepare me for the work that the Godmother has for me. Especially to y'all that have gotten your graveyard work, this is going to impact you tremendously. To all of you that got your classes, to those that have supported my crowning, those people right there, and those that I'm going to be coming to you, I'm going to share with you right now. Matthew, the 25th chapter. I'm going to be stacked. Matthew, the 25th chapter, 6 through 10. And this is gonna help immature people the day that they decide to be mature. Why this is important. Growth is important, but in your growth, you should be trying to grow to maturity. For Richard, okay? So it says, and at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him. Then all of those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps. And the foolish said unto the wise, give us your oil, for our lamps are gone out. But the wise answered and said, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell and buy for yourselves. Mama may have, daddy may have, but God bless the child that has his own. Verse 10 says, but while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they that were ready, be ye also ready, went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Now, to all of you that grew up in the church, and you believe that God understands your heart, I want to know the time is going to come when the door is going to be slammed in your face. You as a grown man, what's up there, my Renee, 69 in the house? I don't care whether you practice Ifa, voodoo, Christianity, whether you go to church, don't go to church. A lot of times, when you think you got time to play, that's where immaturity comes. When you got time to stay mad, when you got time to hate on people, when you got time to play games, and you're not realizing you only have so much time to get ready, and you have so much time to be prepared, and then you only have so much time to get there. So you don't get the door closed in your face. So we're going to talk about everyone gets a chance. Whether you choose to play fool or play wise, you still get a chance. So therefore, when opportunity comes and you sitting there talking about all the relationships you done been through, how this man or this woman done hurt you, I don't care if you gay, straight, or bi, and how they done dogged you, all of a sudden opportunity is knocking at your door. You have an opportunity to have a healthy relationship, but you as a grown man or woman don't have enough oil. You don't have enough patience. You don't have enough resolution in you. You're not trying to grow, to develop. And so therefore, you're going to, as that opportunity is available, you're going to spend time just like the fools did. And you're going to think you got time to keep playing with that man or woman. And eventually, sir, ma'am, the door is going to be shut. So all of y'all think that you got time, plenty of time to get healed, plenty of time to get delivered, plenty of time to get your financial breakthrough. Now, what y'all don't understand is that I have been saying since last year, as the older I get, I realize I don't have that kind of time, which means I don't have time to play games. which means that I am looking for wise people. I don't care if you're in Ephah. I don't care if you're in Voodoo. I don't care if you're in Santeria. I don't care if you're a Christian. I don't care if you're rich, poor. If you are operating in wisdom and that you understand the times and the seasons that are presented to you, and that you understand that I'm not trying to miss the opportunity because I don't know how long that door is going to be open. Sometimes in life you can be at the airport at the right time, but weather conditions can keep you from departing on time, but you still gonna get there. See, when it is the airline's fault, you ain't got to pay. But it's when your fault, when it's your fault, you got to pay extra and still got to deal with the delay. And there's still no guarantee you're going to leave that day or whether you're going to leave tomorrow, because you are the reason why you missed out. A lot of y'all think in life that things are unfair, but we all get an opportunity to get a chance to do better and to get better and to have better about people, places, and things. And we all have a right as a grown man or woman to play fool or to operate in wisdom. And I am saying to many of you guys that you see these elevations coming for Chief Apostle Ely. You see doors are opening. You are literally watching the plane getting rhythm. Mad Black comes in and says, gay. Thank you so much. Your daddy loves this rod. That's all that matters to me. Long as he loves every inch of it and he's a swallower, I have no problem. Thank you. And we appreciate you for helping our algorithm. So when you think about in life and you're looking around at your situation and circumstances and you're paying attention to other people, and let me tell you something. I don't care where you at in life. Everybody not running the same race and everybody's not serious about the race they running. I'm going to say this again. Everybody's not running the same race, and everybody's not serious about the race they're running. People that are not prepared, people that I would never take serious. People that sit there and knowing that they have a certain window of time to get whatever it is, whether it goes. I'm 51 years old. I don't have time to be playing games. I know that I don't have the help that I used to have, so I got to make sure that every opportunity that comes, that I am ready for and I'm willing to sacrifice for it. Because guess what? Tomorrow ain't promised. And what you put off today can actually cause you the victory tomorrow. What you give up today can actually cause you from having a healthy relationship or a business opportunity or things getting better for your life. Because a lot of us, especially we grow up in the church, we think we got all the time in the world. We don't believe that God will slam that door in our face, because that's what the preacher said. That's what whether male or female, whether you was in an AME church, whether you was in a Baptist church, God understands. Keep letting these people lie to you. I don't care if you're in Ephah, Voodoo, whether you practice dark magic, light magic, whether you call yourself a prayer warrior, intercessor, sir, ma'am, at the end of the day. Everybody. Some of y'all think this season of Apostle Ely being here available, that these consultations are going to stay at $150. Baby, it's not going to stay there. Supply and demand is going to urge growth in my platform. Some of you guys get an opportunity to meet me. Some of you got an opportunity to get what you need to get. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to wait and you're going to turn around to your brothers and sisters in the church or in the Elay or wherever you at in your family, and you're going to want them to create an emergency fund for you when you the one out here playing games, missing them boats. I know that's right. You the one out here playing games because you didn't take your race seriously. You didn't take those warnings seriously. You did not take those teachings seriously. And guess what? You made your bed hard, baby. You the only one gonna sleep in it. It don't matter if you a Capricorn, a Leo, a Sagittarius, whether you are Cancer. At the end of the day, when you miss out on your cycle and you get that setback, and let me tell you some of y'all, this is the terminology we call the enabler. Some of y'all going to keep on playing fool. You're going to keep on messing up on your time, messing over your money, messing over your friends, and anything else God's in your life. You know why? Because other people are helping you stay in the game. I'm going to say that again. Other people are making sacrifices for you to stay in the game. And you don't value the opportunity that you still have to play in this game. But the time is going to come that when the bridegroom is ready and he shows up, he's only allowing those that whosoever will, let him come that's ready to enter in. The Bible said they were ready and they went in. You can be standing at the door, just like the man at the pool of Bethesda. He was standing there and he wanted somebody. Because I'm going to talk to all of y'all that think people that going through their own trial going to stop what they doing to help you. You got your own opportunity to make your sacrifices, to make sure you got your graveyard work. You got your own ability to make sure that you done took these classes, that you have the information. So when opportunity comes, you can go in. You don't have to stand there and ask anybody, can anybody lift me up and put me in the water? Why would somebody that has their own sickness, their own ailments, their own issues, if you ain't ready, you must be didn't want it bad enough. And they went bypast him and they got in there and they got their healing. Some of y'all think people are unfair. But let me explain something to you. You not being ready for what you claim you want, it's not people being unfair. It is you being unfair to self. It is you playing games with self. It is you realizing and thinking that everything revolves around you and that the plane and the boat is going to wait on you because you paid for your ticket. I'm going to say this again. Just because you are a virgin like the other 5, you got an opportunity, sir and ma'am, you may never ever get this again. You don't know who's going to step up and say, Chief Apostle, here's this money. You need to go and do what you do. And I'm out. Because I am not going to miss out on my opportunities. I'm not going to keep around here tallywagging, as my grandma would say, pussyfooting around with some of y'all and keep telling you the same thing over and over. Some of y'all in relationships that you know ain't going to take you nowhere. And you feel because other people are supportive that you could continue to make poor choices in your life, for your life, and think that people are going to continue allowing them to waste their oil so you can continue to make bad decisions, one after the next. The time is going to come when them decisions going to cost you, sir. The time going to come when them bad, poor decisions going to cost you, man. Everybody. I don't care who you. I don't care if you're a chief. I don't care if you're itty bitty Indian. Everybody get a chance. Whether you saved, not saved, in the church, not in the church, whether you practice a black arts, you practice no arts at all. You might not even go to a museum, but everybody get a chance. Everybody get a chance. One thing about the universe and the divine mother and father, everybody, they fair. What's unfair is for you to ask other people that were serious about their work, other people that were serious about their race, other people that were serious about their dreams, their goals and vision, serious about their relationship, that they were prepared for the delay and the long haul. And when it was opportunity came, it was unfair for you to ask of them. If anything that is unfair, you did what you want to do with your time. You did what you want to do with your money. You did what you want to do with your body. You did what you want to do with anything that were regarding you. But when it came down to it, you were not ready for what life had been designed for you. Be ready so you don't have to get ready. Let me tell y'all something. Thank you, my 69. The sad day, when the Bible said when they went to go to buy. See, you think it's funny now. You think it's cute now. You think not listening. You think not following instruction. Oh, I'm going to get another opportunity. Ain't nothing wrong with that, sir and ma'am. It really ain't nothing wrong with that. All I'm telling you, sir and ma'am, that eventually you're going to go and try to get ready. And while you out there trying to get ready, they're going to be done. We all got an appointed time. We all got a timeline. I don't care who you are. You don't know how many days that are numbered upon your head. You don't know how many 24 hours that you really have. And only time you have on this earth is to do what you were sent to this earth to do. And as long as you keep paying attention to other people that's not serious about their work, it wasn't one fool. It wasn't 2 fool. It wasn't 3 fool. It wasn't 4 fool. It wasn't 5. Some of y'all think it's okay because you got a buddy. But both of y'all gonna miss out. All three of y'all gonna miss out. In this case, all five of them were not ready, and all five of them missed out. So just because you got somebody else that you can jog with, because you can run with and gossip with and do whatever, at the end of the day, if y'all running the same raggedy race, y'all gonna get the same raggedy prize. Play with it if you want to. Think this is going to be continuously here. Oh my God, I had an opportunity to meet Apostle Ely. Oh my God, I had an opportunity. Yes, you did, and you squandered it. Yes, you did. You played with it. Yes, you did. And whether it's Apostle Ely or a relationship or a job or a business, time ain't promised to nobody. You got time to learn how to pray effectively. You got time to learn how to develop your spiritual gift. And every day you wake up, you got a reason why you got. My mom told me and my sister, all excuses ain't none but lies. Sometimes you got too much responsibility to worry about whether you got money or not. Sometimes you got too much going on to worry about who for you or against you. Sometimes you got to keep your eye on the prize no matter what's going on, good or bad or indifferent. It don't matter the weather condition. You need to keep your eye on the prize because you understand what you up against. See, a part of maturity and growth, you understand whether he go to work or not, your child need to eat. Your child still need to have. You worried about what somebody else is doing or not doing, it has nothing to do with changing the reality that you is. If you don't want to miss out and you don't want that door slammed in your face, sir, man, whoever you are, whether you just started this with me or you been with me rocking a while, the time gonna come. I'm not gonna close the door in your face. The air goon's gonna do it. I'm not gonna close the door in your face. The Orisha's gonna do it. Do you not? Even Shango is being moved out my life. My son, my middle son, my Pisces, coming to get Shango next week. And when God ready for you to move and putting you in position, he's doing everything around my life to make sure that I'm in position. Let me tell y'all what the divine did. Because I have a hard time letting go people. It's just the truth. Once I bond with somebody, I latch on to people. Let me tell you what happened. Somebody just sent me a cash app. Let me tell you what happened. Key sent for that baby. I know that's right, baby. She sent for that Bayberry candle. Now, let me tell you what happened. On June 21st, Minister Mario passed away. Son of a Chose. I want to nail this home for y'all. That brought about an awareness. When death hit close like that, it brings awareness. Death brings about transformation in ways you can't even explain until after the fact. So, in that, I got a front row seat watching people that me and him have been there for. And watching people that I knew personally that he had did things for not show up. I had members in my church literally did not even show up to his funeral. Literally did not even show up to his funeral. And I was taken aback. And at the whole time I was looking and paying attention to all this, I knew I had to get all of this stuff done because Mr. Mario was a son of a Chelsea. He had to be buried a certain type of way, and so Padrino was in 3 hours away. So I had to do all of Mario's burial stuff, not only physical burial stuff, but all his spiritual burial stuff. I had to go to the cemetery. I had to do a whole lot of stuff, and then I had to travel back and forth because certain things had to be done, put in his casket. Certain things he had to have up on his arm. I had to do a lot of stuff. I had certain things had to be in front of his head. I did all of that and still preached that funeral. I was doing so much back and forth and presentation, all of that. But as I was as busy as I was watching. I was watching the behavior of people. I was watching the behavior of people that said they love me and love my ministry and supported my ministry and benefited from my ministry. I watched their behavior. As busy as I was, I promise you, sir and ma'am, I was paying attention. And it changed me. There's a song that says, he changed me. That situation of how people conducted themselves and how nonchalant they were about that, how They were still, as I was grieving and going through, still wanting me to do for them when they were not there for me. They weren't there for Minister Mario. And so I saw the level of selfishness that some of you guys on this journey, you're going to really think because you helping people and being there for people that you think. Let me tell you something. God is sending people to my platform that got it for Chief Apostle Samuel the Jr. God, Divine Mother and Father are getting people that resonate with me and that they're going to support me because they want to see me good. They want to see me healthy. They want to see me prosper. That's what the change has brought. And I started crying because I started looking at basically people were strangers giving into my bosom, good measure, pressed down, shaken together and running over. And so therefore I began to give God praise, but I still was watching. I did not know that the divine was utilizing Minister Mario, son of Ochosi's death to cause me to release my grip. People that I thought I could not let go, I let go. People that I thought that I would keep on tolerating, I was done. I was done from the inside. Before I ever said I was done on the outside, that what happened to me and the things that I saw, I was sitting right at the front row. Baby, if you ain't got it like that for me, I ain't got it like that for you. I don't care how I feel about you. So when I tell you everybody gets a chance, that's real. Everybody gets a chance before that door is shut. One thing about the Divine Mother, Divine Father, or whatever it is that you follow, God, Divine Spirit is fair. Your ancestors is fair. Whether you took that opportunity to play fool with it, or whether you took it as a man or woman of wisdom with it, that is solely, sir, ma'am, up to you. Every day you wake up, you have a choice. You looking at the same 24 hours. You looking at the same Tuesday, the same Wednesday, and you know what you up against. And you can sit around there and play around and get caught with your britches down. Sir, ma'am, that's on you. That's totally on you. And you calling somebody the devil because they won't give you their oil and they told you to go and buy what you need. You're getting an opportunity. I thought, my Fedi Funo Goon, my Fedi Funo. You really think that you're not going to need these tools until them trials come. You don't know what you're going to be up against. And you don't know what kind of arche. And you don't know what kind of alliance. Some of these people out here been talking about me. They don't know you're going to need Chief Apostle Samuel the Jr. You think that I'm going to need you. But the time going to come, you're going to need me. And the door is going to be shut. It won't be me telling you no. It will be my egoons telling you no. It won't be me telling you no. It will be the divine. Because you know what? You had a chance. You had a chance to do right. This is why I personally, sir and ma'am, I don't go back in relationships. If we break up or we divorce, I'm done. Because I don't understand, if you didn't know what you had before, why you gonna recognize it now? It ain't my fault you didn't see my potential. It ain't my fault you took those prophecies that were being spoken over my life as it was not true. That ain't my fault. It ain't my fault that you've been told since I've been here with you that Apostle Eli is going to be this and be that. And you did not take the opportunity to strengthen my hand, to be a part of the process. That's on you, sir, man, because everybody get a chance to play fool. And I want you to use my example, because I want you to look at me and all of the people that the doors are going to be shut in their face, because it can simply happen to other people in your life that keep deciding as a grown man or a grown woman to play fool. It costs you, y'all. I'm still not telling you what to do. If you want to you want me to burn incense for you, I'll do it. If you want me to burn candle, you want me to do great, I'll do it. But if you don't, I promise you, I am not here to force it on you. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to do what I need to do for me. I don't care if I got to cry about it. I don't care if I got to sacrifice. I have put a lot of sacrifices to get in the position where I'm about to be. And then this last leg, I didn't know how I was going to get it done. And my padrino stepped up. He said, I got you, godson. Do you hear me, y'all? When it's meant for you, God will put the people in place that has the actual tools you need. Because you don't want to have tools that break. You don't want to have tools that have not been tried and tested. You don't want to have tools that they bought from somebody else and they don't know what it's about. I'm talking about I'm getting tools that have already been tested, I have been already utilized, and things have already come to pass. I want y'all to know something. I can only share my wisdom. I can only share my experiences. I can only share you that I have already gone through. And it doesn't matter if it's spiritual. It doesn't matter if it's natural. Be ye also ready for a reason. And you, when the time comes, you're going to keep playing games and playing fool for people, places, and things. And you're going to miss out. And nobody got to stand on the other side of that door but you. I want you to understand that. You got to stand on that door whether you're a Pisces, on the other end of that door, whether you're a Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Because every man and woman, no matter where you at in life, you have a right to play fool. You have a right to decide not to date. I put it off today for tomorrow. And at one point, at some point, it's going to cost you. Playing games always costs you. They can tell you it's for free, but baby, I'm here to tell you. I don't care if you got in for free, it's still going to cost you. My grandma used to say trouble is easy to get in and hard to get out. Showing up in your situations and circumstances and not having what you need, baby, it's just going to make your journey harder. Huh? It's already going to be. He said, my yoke is easy, my burden is light. That's if you put him on. That's if you get your tool. That's if you get what you need to get. I don't care what people do when you understand this wisdom that I'm giving you. You will be prepared for the battles. You will be prepared for the deception. This is what they mean by preordained. Predestined. Yahshua was predestined, so no matter what he had to face, he overcome. Even when he was in Golgotha, and it was asking, could God cause that cup to pass from him? He still was sufficient. Even when they put him on the cross and he was yet dying, he still had power to stop dying to make sure that other thief and that other malefactor got into the kingdom with him. See, when you are on cue and you got your tools, sir and ma'am, that outcome is very, very different. When you don't have your tools, sir and ma'am, that outcome is very different. And you both, everybody, they were all 10 virgins. In life, don't use this excuse because you're a woman. Because there's other women going through the same thing you went through, but they got their tools. Don't holler about because you a man. Because there's other men that went through the same thing you went through, but they got their tools. Don't holler about that you gay or you're bi. Nobody want to hear that shit. Nobody want to hear none of that. Because there's other gay and bi men out there doing the same thing. But they got their tools. And they got a different outcome. You, sir and ma'am, there's people out there, poor people, but they getting their tools. Everybody that's helped and support my platform ain't rich, but they getting their tools. You can play all day long and talk about who racist and who this and who that and all that. My mama told me this when I was going to school. She said that teacher got hers. She didn't say that like that. She said they got days. That's how she talked. She said they got days. You need to get yours. A lot of y'all think how people behave. At the end of the day, sir and ma'am, if you ain't got what you need, you still ain't got what you need. Sir and ma'am, here be real good. At the end of the day, whether he stay with you or leave you, whether she stay with you or leave, you still need your tool. So what other people do or don't do have nothing to do with you not having what you need. Because at the end of the day, if they want you to be hungry and you can feed yourself, you can still eat, baby. Somebody can want something, intend for something for you all day long, negative. But if you got your tools, you can defend yourself. You can defend your child. You can defend your husband. You can defend your dog, your cat, your roach, whatever it is. Because you got what you need. And Apostle Ely is making sure that he's getting in position. So therefore, he himself can defend himself. And he himself can defend his flock, his Patreon, his TikTok, his YouTube, his Twitter, and anything else that pertains to Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. That's why you have to make certain sacrifices. So when those things come and those opportunities come or those chances come, that you can look into your toolkit and get what you need to work with that situation. But sir and ma'am, we know that you're going to keep riding around here playing coochie, and you going to get effed. And you going to want to blame everybody because you out here getting stuck like a pine cone. I mean a porcupine. Do how you do, boo-boo. You can agree or disagree. But the truth ain't going to change for nobody. I got you, Karen O'Brien. Thank you for that extra. I appreciate you. Much love. Y'all ain't playing with these bayberries. I am rocking them. I got quiche for bayberry. Candle. Let me tell y'all something. I don't care how young you is, how old you is. The divine is fair. If you want your tools, they will make provision for your tools. But if it ain't important enough, it was not important to those fools to have enough. It wasn't important enough for them to be prepared. Some of y'all, you're getting older. You keep worrying about where he putting his dick at. You better be worried about is you going to be okay no matter what. While you worried about who she down there licking and sticking or trying to it's not going to help you none when your opportunity comes. Let me tell y'all something. In relationship, the stuff that I was arguing about in my relationship, my exes are still doing the same thing this many years later. That means if I would have stayed in a relationship, I would have wasted my time and they still would have been doing what they're doing. Now I'm over here doing what God has called me to do. And guess what? I'm not going to be in a relationship with nobody that thinks I'm demonic and I'm the devil. That's just me. If you question certain things about me, I don't feel like we need to be in a relationship. Because it's not my job to change your mind. It is not my job to persuade you, convince you. And guess what? When I was out there trying to thin and prove everything, and I realized people. My mama told me that people have a right to think whatever they want to. If they about that foolishness, they gonna believe that foolishness. If they about facts, they ain't gonna believe it, cause the facts don't add up. You don't control what people do and how people respond to information. You need to do what you need to do. So when that circumstance and situation come up, you got what you need. Keep playing game, worried about what somebody gonna call you a witch, the devil, the root worker, or you doing them that's working that stuff, and let them say whatever they need to say. Because them same people, when they get in trouble, they find people like me. They gonna get Dave. The same person talking about you, about what you doing, when they get in trouble, they gonna do them. You don't want to allow what they think and feel to keep you from doing what you need to do. And sir, man, that's still on you. You cannot get mad with people because you chose not to get what you needed. You the one got rid of your man because she said he wasn't no good. Don't you get mad when Miss Claritha come in and scoop him up and they go out there and build them a family and they walking around with their white picket fence and they little white puppy called Chow Chow. Don't you get upset because you listen to fools and you played the fool and you won the foolish prize. Huh? Take your whoopee cushion and go about your business. But Miss Claritha, she wearing his name. She wearing his name. You thought he was gay? Now Miss Claritha done had 2-3 babies with him and they living happily and she walking around with a rock on her hand. Because she knew a man when she saw one. That's on you, sweetie. Keep listening to these fools. All I'm telling you, if you're following Apostle Ely and you claim to be a part of my platform and part of my ministry, if you, sir and ma'am, are not out here getting what you need to be able to stand your ground. My baby Scorpio said that bayberry is the truth. Yasa. I say this again. In love, I say it to encourage you. The door is going to shut. Let all the preachers, let all the teachers that out there telling you you got time and you don't need to do it. Baby, everything moves in a cycle. That's why the moon exists. Everything. This is why we deal with the thing. If you mess with food and let that food stay out, it's going to spoil. That means it's ran its course. It's no longer good. Some of y'all just like, y'all eat spoiled food, just like y'all eat spoiled men and women. That's why your stomach stay tore up, and that's why your life is off track like it is. Because you don't like to do stuff when it's in season. You don't like to do things when it's opportune. Because you, somewhere, you keep listening to them fools. And you got a right to. But when you end up where you end up, make sure you take that like a grown man or woman. And I know you're not going to do it because you're not mature enough to accept that those are my decisions. Now you want to add about somebody putting roots on you, somebody doing witchcraft against you, now somebody throwing sorcery, and at the end of the day, you just played around and you wasn't ready and you couldn't go in. That's all. It wasn't no magical spell. It wasn't nobody prophesying against you, because if God be for you, can't nobody stop you no way. But if you ready, and when ready like Freddy, you can go on in. That when I hoe hop, I'm always ready for the hoe. Huh? You got condom? Yes. Huh? When you want something to happen, you are ready. If you know what you out here trying to do, you is always ready. I ain't got but 20 minutes. I got you. I can give you 20 minutes. Matter of fact, I can make it 19 and make it the time of your life. I'm here for it. When you ready, you can always benefit. It's when you ain't ready. That's why you miss out. You're going to want something all day long, like the 5 food, but still not be ready. How bad you want it? How bad you want it? If you wanted it that bad, you would have been ready. You only want to talk about you want it now because you see what you done missed out on. But you wasn't ready. But you had it. But you wasn't ready. And you lost it. The door has been shut. Now you got to keep watching that opportunity that you once had continue to grow and develop and to morph into what God has for him or her. I'm trying to save you some angst, some pain, some utter disgust, some heartbreaking facts. Keep listening to them wild mouth Christians. And you're going to find yourself missing out when you didn't have to be like that. Because you could have took this wisdom, you could have took the apply this understanding, and you could have took this knowledge and made it applicable no matter what you practice, and you've been ready. Pedrino told me, first he told me it was going to be Friday that I was going to receive my 2 cauldrons. Then he texted me back. He said, no, he's not. He's too booked up. He got the Obatu booked up, so he's going to be able to do it on Thursday. Once again, in alignment, on my day of power, I will receive my cauldrons. I'm going to say that again. On my day of power, I will be receiving my cauldrons. You see how things align? At first, I thought I was going to say, well, I'm going to receive my cauldron on the day that I was born. I was born on a Friday. Venus. But Jupiter said, the king of the gods, say we gonna bring this into fruition on the day of power. All I'm trying to help you guys. I'm showing you through my life experience, to all of you that wonder why I operate in Palo like I do. Even when the people try to keep me from getting, because the children of Centella are very powerful, the children of Oya are very powerful, and also the fact that I've been crowned twice, people are already threatened by the anointing, Isaiah 27 on my life. So therefore, the last thing that they want to do is for me to get tools that I can actually execute, because I have the power to execute those. So to all of you that got your graveyard work and continue to invest in your graveyard work, baby, you have done yourself such a favor. That's all I can tell you. Those that have gotten the graveyard work, you have done your soul such a favor. On today. To you that are joined, if you want to join my ministry, you got to go watch the Karate Kid. You can't join my ministry unless you watch the Karate Kid. Because I am damn sure Miyagi and you Daniel-san. Okay? Make sure I got everybody. I hope this helped tonight. And Stormy, baby, thank you so much for that offering. I appreciate that. Y'all, I want y'all to know that I always try to acknowledge. Some people send me cash apps or Zelle me, and they don't want me to enunciate their name, and I'm fine with that. But then there's other ones y'all don't mind. But I want to say to those that are anonymous, as well as those that I call out your name, I really appreciate y'all believing in my platform and believing what I'm doing out here, and that the strength that many of you guys are doing it is just going to make things better. It just affirms, if it be God, if it be the divine, it is going to happen. Mama Sue said, my God, it has been for you being obedient. Yes. And I say this oftentimes. As much as I am facing, because people act like I don't have obligation and responsibility. I have a lot of responsibilities. A lot. And I have been making sacrifices for my spirits in the face of those responsibilities. And I have been truly putting God's business first. In spite of what I see, in spite of what is being told to me. And now, God is showing me favor. Not only in the spirit world. Let me burn me some courtroom incense. But in the natural world. And he's giving me people through my platform to be a part of my church. My new church. Because what God got for you, everybody can't go with you. Everybody can't go with the bridegroom. Because they're not ready. And they ain't trying to get ready. I'm telling you what's going to help you get ready. You're going to need them classes. And you're going to need that graveyard work. Everything else is nice and cute. But you're going to need that graveyard work. I got neighbors that doing stuff against me. Like literally in my neighborhood. I got neighbors doing stuff trying to cause problems for me. I have not even paid it attention. I saw it because I'm focused. Things in life gonna come, sir, man, you ain't no different than nobody else, to distract you. But when your eyes is on the prize and you pressing for the mark of the high calling, you'll stay focused, because when I get them pots, they're gonna be immediately put to work. Immediately put to work. And let me tell y'all something, which I ain't telling you everything. My padrino has every intention in making sure that I am stacked. When I tell you he not playing by me, and he gonna make sure I can do what I need to do, okay? I'm gonna be passing out blessings and curses. And I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, Pastor Ely, give me one more chance. The door is shut. So you shut all the way up. Because you had a chance to do right. And now God's sending people that are willing and obedient and want to see this platform amass the way that it is amassing. Thank you. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I hope what I teach and preach actually universally help each and every one of you guys. And even if you're not working with me, if you're working with another Tata, Mambo, Hugon, whoever, be obedient. Understand, if you believe in what they doing and how they do, then support that. Don't make the journey hard. Make the journey as easy as possible, because it's already a lot of work. My baby Scorpio said, handing out ass whooping left and right. I know that's right. Left and right. I mean, immediately. If I get done with that ceremony at 5 p.m., I'm going to work. If I get done 9 p.m., I'm going to work. If I get done 11 p.m., I'm going to work. If they leave me number 2 more minutes in that Thursday, I'm going to put it to your ass in them 2 minutes. And I'm going to continue. But as soon as I get those cauldrons, oh, they're going to work ASAP. That's what my mama like to say that. And I mean ASAP. I ain't playing games right here. I'm not getting these tools for nothing. I promise you. I'm not sleeping on it. All right. I love you all. I appreciate y'all. I thank my sister for coming and being a part of this platform, and showing me a little love. I appreciate that. You know I miss her, so I'm getting myself prepared, because I'm going to be traveling, so I'm going to spend time with my family. And at certain times, I'm going to be bringing my family on board, whether I'm in Venezuela, whether I'm in Australia. It don't even matter, because at the end of the day, I want to enjoy. I am stroking my... It don't matter what you stroke, as long as you take them inches. Y'all got the right type of person on here. I want to say again to all of you that support me, please do not undermine your giving when it comes to Apostle Ely. Even though this is very costly, please do not undermine your giving and your support of what is going on here. And what you can't do today don't mean you won't be able to do tomorrow. So never count yourself out about what you can't do. Always be willing and obedient and allow the divine to make, because he gives seed to the sower. Never feel bad because you can't give something you don't have. Never allow people, including myself, to make you feel bad about trying to give something you don't have. It's the ambassador that got. And then and now they're doing what they want to do. And then when they get down and out and get in trouble, then they're going to want me to take all this good arche that everybody else helped me do this heavy lifting with and do for them. And it's not happening. The door is shut. You got a little more time to get on board. And I advise you, when you get on board, to stay on board, because you're not going to get another chance to get back on board. I'm telling you. All right. Much love. Appreciate you, each and every one of you guys. God bless.